So we're in the shop, and if anybody can't tell, we're wearing orange because today was opening day of gun season, and yes, we had a good opening day. Gavin got 2 does. I got a spike, which, hey, you know what, it's meat in the freezer. So we got some deer hanging, and we decided to come down here in the shop. So I did order a cabinet, which is gonna go right here on the wall, and that is where all this stuff is gonna go, and then I'll have some other stuff, my fuel additives will go in there. So Gavin's got the itch. He wants to pop all the bands, so I guess I can put my knife away. But we are going to get this assembled, stood up along the wall, and at least that way, over the next couple days when we have some time, I can get all the stuff put away in it. What we're going to do is we're going to take a bunch of these panels out. Obviously, we're going to set the door panels off to the side, because then we'll probably be put in last.
Garbage.
Yep, they got all kinds of nice foam packing. Keep everything from getting all dinged and banged up.
I'm feeling this is doors.
Yeah, it looks like a
Side. Here's probably the next door.
More packaging.
Door number 2.
Door number 2.
Some more packaging. The side looks like. Got paper clip. Flipping up like your. This one is too. Hey, they got letters on them.
Yeah, so you got letters on them. And then we got
Even the smartest of all men can figure these out.
shorter ones, probably for the top and the bottom, shelves. Actually, that's probably a shelf.
This must be for going around the door.
Yeah, that's probably the front. I got a nice bag of hardware in there with some gloves that might fit Gavin.
Probably not. I ain't got that small hands.
And they have an instruction manual, which, hey, it's got pictures. I think we can handle putting it together. These are shells.
Some bracket pieces or something. I don't know what they are. And a letter B.
So we're gonna start putting it together. I am gonna follow the pictures, and I did notice that this corner was bent a little bit, so I'm just gonna straighten it out a little bit.
Mine's perfectly straight.
Yep, Gavin's end was good, so it just might have gotten banged in the boxing, but this just apparently sits together like that. And then there's some screws that go in holes, which I don't know if it says which screws, but I guess if we open the bag we'll probably find out that there's probably only one style of screw. And it comes with a fancy screwdriver.
I prefer to use it right down for everything. Goes quicker.
Yep, and we probably will. So we got our screws. We're just gonna dump that little bag of screws that we need out.
Here, let's test out their screwdriver.
Yeah, I'm gonna test out their screwdriver while I find a bit.
I mean, if you only like turning it like half a centimeter at a time, works pretty good.
Works pretty good if you turn it a little bit at a time.
Yeah, because it's got to be like, in line with this, you ain't going to be able to get the screws kind of perfect.
I still think that worked just fine.
Yeah.
I'm sure that will still hold the cabinet together.
I'll go through that and just give them a tension sensor.
And then we have, I put it this way, so side A will go on next.
Do you know what side it goes on?
It goes underneath this lip. And then there's screws that go in here. So while Gavin holds it, I'll get screws started. And now we'll go to our next page of pictures, which would be putting on side B, which is the opposite side. Which you go this way and slide it in from the end and go all the way. I'm getting too warm. Got the heat cranked in here, getting close to 70 degrees. And the heat's only been on for, I don't know what, 40 minutes maybe?
Yeah.
So it's definitely nice in the shop now. And let's see, our next piece to put on is the door top piece.
It's hard for me to take mine.
Which goes in up there on the top. And then there, I don't know, is there screws that go in there? You weren't supposed to move the block of wood. I wanted to give it one more to move the block. I don't know if there was screws to go in there or not.
I'm telling you, I see one hole right here, and that's about it. Ouch.
Yep, I think there's one hole on each one of them. There's 2 screws.
You need a screwdriver.
Then the next thing we gotta put in,
Oh, there's actually 2 of them down here. I think. I'm looking right.
oh, that's actually the bottom of the cabinet.
Why are there these clip thingies
So
on?
now we put J is the bottom.
I need 2 more screws if you don't mind.
So this goes in this down here.
It's like half the size it's supposed to be.
So then that stand it up, and that sits up on top of them lips.
Like
Bring it this way. Yep, I'll stand it up. And then it goes over them lips, and then there's
You mean into the lips?
you know. these things.
Yeah, let me grab a new screwdriver. This one's
We grabbed this wherever I set it.
Exactly, I have no clue where you set it.
I don't remember where I set it either. It's right here. But then these go in down here.
You fart again? Stinks.
I would never think of that. And these go in here. And we gotta line that up with them holes.
I got a screwdriver.
Nice catch.
Wouldn't have got that back. Actually, now you probably would. There's not the crack of to the kingdom come in the floor. Guess I can respond to everybody that said congrats.
Okay, well here you go. I'll give you the feet. You can go screw the feet in the bottom end.
All the way.
Yep. So we got the bottom all put on, and then there's some leveling feet. Gavin will get them screwed in there, and then we are going to. I do like their directions, because their directions do show where some of the screws go. Like they only got one there on the bottom that holds that bottom plate in, but then there's some latch pieces that kind of hook into, and then this one here shows you where these other pieces that the feet are screwing into go. Gavin screw it in the feet, and then our next step is we get to put the top on here. And then after the top is on here, I am thinking that we're probably going to be to the point of being able to stand the cabinet up. And of course my fingers aren't turning the pages. Yep, matter of standing it up, we got some brace pieces to put in there. And then we will be on to putting in the shelves and the doors. So the top piece is H, which I would say probably goes this way. That in it for the door to sit against.
The feet are about almost level. They stick out just barely when they're screwed forward in.
You don't need a drum.
It even comes with 3 keys.
have more space in here.
Yep.
Yep. So that gets that piece in there. Now we have to put the brackets in on there.
And the zipper.
So we're going to say it's a Gavin size, so he is putting screws up in there. And then after he's done with that, then we'll actually stand it up over here along the wall where it's going to go. So now what we're going to do is Gavin and I are going to grab it. So that end there is the bottom. This is the top. So we're going to grab it and we are going to set it right up over here by the wall and we'll get it leveled off. I'm going to try to set you guys here in a spot that you can see. And of course, sounds like I'm tipping things over.
Really?
Yup.
I smell it.
I did not do that. It wasn't me. That's probably your shoes thing. Oh, there's another screw right here that you must have.
Oh, there's one right here too.
Yeah, somebody. I have a couple screws left.
I had some screws loose.
Yeah, you probably do have a few screws loose.
Screw with some water.
So now that we got it sitting there, Gavin can grab the little blower and blow the dust all out of it. So the little augury blower has come in handy quite a bit in the shop lately. Well, Gavin's trying to blow his hat off. So now that we got it sitting there, we're gonna grab a level and we'll get it so that it's sitting level on the feet. And then after we have it level, there is 2 spots in here that we can screw it to the wall so that way it'll stay there and not tip. Well, there we go. So we got the cabinet done. Obviously the shelves in here will probably end up getting rearranged. I did put one of the jugs of my fuel additive on the bottom. This bigger section in the middle is probably where a lot of that stuff will go. I do have some 3/4 inch plywood here, and I got a couple pieces there left from a different project that if I gotta make some extra shelves in there, I can make some extra shelves. So it didn't go together too bad, but it definitely was nice having the extra hand for doing it. So thanks for watching. We'll catch you on the next one. Bye.